Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right as I was clicking on here, I heard what do you want? What do you want? It's time to decide what you want. There's a situation that you're in right now that just does not feel satisfying. It doesn't feel right. There's something not right going on. This Six of Wands in reverse. This is like success, victory. This like feeling confident, feeling like you're where you should be. Something blocking you being where you should be. Feeling confident. Something about your situation that makes you feel not confident. But part of it is like you not knowing what it is that you want. Maybe it started out a certain way and you thought you knew. You thought that like having all of these things, that you thought you knew what you wanted. And so you attracted someone who lined up with those things. 111 on my recording. Turns out something's missing from that. It's like on paper, all of these things look great. Like we have all these things in common but having a lot of things in common does not always mean compatibility. Right? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's just not sustainable. It's not long term. It's not sustainable for some reason. There is this lack of confidence in knowing what it is that you want that makes it not sustainable. Because it's not real, there's a certain aspect to it that's not real. So, this could be in anything. This could be relationship, this could be work. Like you could have gotten into a certain job because on paper it looked really great. And at the end of the day, it's like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I just went and did that. But there's something that's missing. There's something really that's missing in your heart when it comes to like this place that you spend so many hours. Like the thing that you spend the most amount of time focusing on or involved with, whether that is your work or a relationship, or could be an element of both of them. That's what this is about. So wherever that is for you, it could be like in a family relationship or something like that. It's just like you're never going to get what you want out of it because you really haven't been clear about what it is that you want. And it's either like you not knowing or you now being in a situation where it's kind of hard to say now, like, I don't know, these wands are fire, passion, a little bit of passion lacking. And it's not sustainable because of that. It's like deal breaker. This job is just, it pays the bills. This relationship, it's a good partnership. But at the end of the day, is it just a business arrangement or like on paper? Is that enough? It definitely feels like not enough. But you have to decide what you want, what more you want. It's kind of smoke and mirrors a little bit in the beginning. Okay? So, you get to decide what you want. You kind of have abandoned yourself and, sitting with that side of you. Not saying what you want, not knowing sorts of thoughts. Also not communicating. There's not a depth of communication. There's not enough communication that's there either. So, Queen of Cups is the first one that's not in reverse. Now, that's funny. What is missing? Intimacy. Intimacy. Real empathy, depth of emotion. All of these, as you can see, these are all the elements. Air, earth, fire. What was missing? Water. And it's the only one that's in the upright. So what do you have in this relationship, in this, wherever it is? There is emotion there. You're emotionally connected to it. There is emotion there. So at work, it could be that, you really love your coworkers, though. The connections that are there. You really love your coworkers. But the job itself, you do, and it could be in a relationship, you do have a lot of love for them. You do care about them and love them in a way. But there are so many other things that are missing. The communication, the passion, I don't know. It doesn't have to do with money, but the earth is feeling grounded or connection to nature or something like that. These elements are just not enough. This one is not enough to stand on its own. They have to work together. So this is what's there, and it's kind of what's keeping you there is genuine affection for the person that you're with, or the job, the people that you're with. The job itself, the structure of it, the relationship or the job, the structure of it just isn't enough anymore and isn't growing with you. It's stale. It's like staying where it was before. The things that you wrote on the paper is like, okay, well, we did all of those things. I got all of those things. And so now it's like, what's next? There has to be more. You have to want more. You have to grow more and keep writing those goals and keep attaining those and keep attaining those. But it feels like this job, this relationship is stuck in that old list of desires, that old list of wants. What do you want now, though? What do you want now that you've achieved all of those things, or that it, I don't know, checked a lot of boxes? It checked a lot of boxes. But I don't know that it ever had the potential to become more, to grow with it. It was a great starting point. And there is a lot of affection and a lot of love there. Now, there's a little people pleaser in this too, where it's like I do care about them, but and I don't want to hurt them. But you can tell that it's not meant to go the long haul. What is it that you want? I want what is missing here? I want passion. Did check all those boxes. It did. But it was so much more surface level, not sustainable. So it's time to face that. It really is time to face that and decide what it is that you want. What is it that's missing? What's lacking? Where do you want to go now? What's our next goals? What do I want to accomplish next? There's a next step. There's a next phase. I don't think that this job is a part of that. Even if you worked at this job for 20 years. There's something else calling to you. There's something calling to you. That is a combination of all of these, the balance of all the elements. Okay? So I got. If you guys want to do a private reading, you can book a recorded one on my website or email me and we'll do a one-on-one live. To dig into this a little bit further, like what is next? What is it? How do you figure out what it is that you want? How do you figure out what's happening? Something just doesn't feel right, but it's not quite clear what that is. Let's work together. I love you guys.